Hi, everyone, and welcome to another weekly H&H Debriefing. I am Heather Waters, and I'm joined, of course, by Megan Franson and Jennifer Profit. Today, we thought we'd talk about the best book-to-screen adaptations out there, of course, spurred on by the extended trailer for 50 Shades of Grey that premiered last night. And Jen, what are some of your favorite book-to-screen adaptations you can think of?
Well, I was always a huge, Pride and Prejudice fan. I think that was probably one of the first ones that I saw. And until I've been kind of sharing this one around the office, but one of my favorites is the Jane Eyre adaptation featuring Ruth Wilson, who went on to do great things in Luther and The Affair and many other things, and she's just awesome, and she was perfect as Jane in Jane Eyre, and I really love that one. And I think I'm going to get some hate from this comment, but I actually have always really liked the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice. And
I do too. I do too.
Yeah, okay, all right, I'm glad I'm not alone.
I'm with you.
Yeah. It wasn't, the closest to the book. It wasn't anything, but the chemistry between those two was really great. And then a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago now, there was the Mortal Instruments adaptation, which wasn't it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best example of a romance that's been adapted to screen, but it still had some romance in there. It had paranormal elements. I've actually have kind of a soft spot for Lily Collins, and of course it had what's his name? Is it Rhys Davies or something like that? Who's the guy from Bend It Like Beckham?
Oh, Jonathan Rhys-Meyer.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, not Rhys Davies. I don't even know who that is. I can't.
He wrote the screenplay for Pride and Prejudice, I think. Andrew Rhys Davies.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I just had it on my brain. So anyway, so it just had a really cute cast and really cute chemistry. So those have been a couple of my favorites.
For me, I guess probably my absolute favorite adaptation is, no surprise, Elizabeth Gaskell's North and South.
That actually way improves on the book, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah. And I have, yes, I liked the writing of it, but I didn't love the characters of Thornton, and especially Thornton in the book. But of course, on screen, Richard Armitage, goodness, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I really like how they condensed that somewhat meandering, because it was a Victorian book, into just 4 hours of miniseries and closed it up and made it really cohesive and work. And of course, Pride and Prejudice. And I don't have a favorite version. I like the two versions that are out there, and I know that's blasphemy to some people that I don't immediately vault Colin Firth to the top of the list, but I actually really like Matthew McFadden's interpretation of Darcy and that.
I think they're two halves of the same coin with those two. Like, it's Darcy, it's two different types of Darcy out there, so I think that's why you don't have to pick a favorite.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, historical fan canon to pick one or the other, I would think. And as yet, I think there's been no definitive version of Jane Eyre, and I think that's because of how amazing and in-depth and nuanced the text is. I don't think it's ever going to be possible, although things have come close in various iterations. I've liked certain versions of Jane Eyre more than others, but I don't think anything's lived up to the book.
Is there a quiz like what your favorite Pride and Prejudice adaptation says about you? Because I would love to take that. I think that would be fascinating.
Yeah,
BuzzFeed get on that. BuzzFeed get on that. Or, we could get on that. We'll see. So some of my favorite adaptations, I'm actually going to go to TV and talk about the Nora Roberts adaptations. They were not the best adaptations, and I wouldn't say that they're really great movies, but they are really entertaining, and they got some really interesting talent, and I thought that overall they were really well done. Montana Sky, of course, it could never live up to the book, but I quite liked the Montana Sky and the Carolina Moon movies, so for like just good, fun on TV, I really liked those, and I actually also going back to the movie theater, I really liked this past summer's If I Stay. And, of course, The Fault in Our Stars was very well done. But If I Stay, I really liked a lot. And I heard this morning that a movie studio just picked up the rights to Gail Forman's Just One Day and Just One Year. So it looks like we have more romance from YA novels coming to theater soon. I'm sure that's a shocker.
Well, on top of more John Green stuff.
And of course, more John Green. I believe Looking for Alaska is in the works right now. So yeah.
Paper Towns too, I think.
Paper Towns. So yeah, lots of good YA coming up in the movies, and I think they've learned a lot about what works for YA adaptations and adaptations in general, and what hasn't. Because of course, you're always finding that balance of keeping what really worked well in the books and what the audience is really hoping for, and then of course balancing that with what works in the medium that you're telling the story. And so of course Outlander has been probably the best example that we've seen lately of really staying true to the books but making it work really well in the medium. It's done amazing on television, like it was always meant to be told as a TV series. So they've done great stuff with that, and we're really looking forward to season 2, of course. Before we throw it out to the audience, because I really want to know what you guys' favorite adaptations are, I wanted to ask quickly, Megan and Jen, what you thought of the 50 Shades trailer. I thought, it did not leave as much to the imagination as the first one. The first one was really, with that snappy Beyonce song, I mean, that was like really well done. What did you think about learning a little bit more about Anna and Christian? Are you excited about it? Are you now a little less excited about it? What are you thinking?
I would say that I'm a little less excited about it because I feel like this trailer reveals more of the paucity of story. And although I think Jamie Dornan is going to kill as Christian Grey.
Yes. I just think he's perfect. Yeah.
I just think she just seems sort of milquetoasty, which she is in the books, but she also has that inner goddess thing, and unless they can figure out a way to show that inner goddess thing on screen, she's just going to seem like a total dud, kind of like the female lead in Magic Mike,
Agreed.
Like, I mean, just like can't even live up to any of the people that she's opposite.
Yeah. But Jamie Dornan, man, I think we saw more shirtlessness than we did in the first one. Oh God, he can work it. That man.
Yeah, his modeling years did him well. He looked.
And he's
perfect.
So intense. That elevator kiss, that was in there again. That was really good. That was
Yeah, the elevator kiss alone. If I could just have a trailer of that, I'd be perfect. It'd be great.
Let's just watch that. And, someone told us recently that you have to fall for the hero first in a romance, and I think that this trailer definitely sells that. Though, I'm one of those people that Christian's control issues are really freaky to me. So we'll see how that comes across on screen. But, Jamie Dornan makes serial killers work. So we'll see how it works.
Right, on the fall, not in 50
On the
Shades.
fall. As far as we know, he doesn't have bodies hidden anywhere in 50 Shades. I guess that could be a new addition.
Yeah, just for everyone who was a little afraid there that they were really changing the adaptation.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks, guys, for stopping in and watching our video. We want to know what your favorite screen adaptations are, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.